The wealthy man had just woken up when he discovered that his grandmother had brought a group of women to his house. She said that at least one of them had to be his type. To drive them away, he deliberately criticized their looks. In the end, every woman left after being offended by his comments. His grandmother was furious and scolded him, saying that even if he wasn't interested, he had no right to belittle them. Then she kicked him out of the house. The man decided to go buy a car, but to his surprise, he ran into his ex-girlfriend at a dealership. He immediately walked toward her, but then he suddenly heard a little boy call her mom. When he asked if she had gotten married and had a child, she glanced at him and nervously pulled the boy behind her. Sensing the awkward tension, the boy lied and said the woman was his aunt. The man's mood instantly brightened when he heard that. He asked the boy how old he was. Just then, the woman's friend walked over. Once she learned the man's name, she grew extremely excited out of nowhere. The woman quickly covered her friend's mouth and dragged her to the side. Her friend felt utterly confused because the little boy was actually the man's biological son. Back then, the man had joined the same company as her while hiding his true identity and pretending to be an ordinary employee. However, the boss's daughter had developed feelings for him. She claimed the man had made a massive work mistake that could land him in prison. She promised to spare him from legal trouble only if the woman broke up with him first. So the woman used his poverty as an excuse and ended their relationship. She later found out she was pregnant and planned to tell him the whole truth. But at a banquet, she learned that he was actually the son of the richest man. Because the gap between their social statuses seemed too great, she decided to raise the child on her own. Seeing that the woman truly had no intention of revealing the truth, her friend decided to respect her decision. The next day, the woman drove her new car to take the boy to school, but she was suddenly rear-ended by another vehicle. By pure coincidence, the driver who hit her was the man. He said he would cover all the repair costs. Then he gave the woman and the boy a ride in his car. After dropping them off at home, he asked for her contact information so he could let her know when the repairs were finished. But the woman intentionally ignored his friend's request. Once her car was fully fixed, he had no choice but to call her and tell her to come pick it up. Before long, she arrived at his house. She asked where her car was. The man deliberately lied and said it still wasn't repaired. Then he told her that unless she accepted his friend's request, he wouldn't agree to return the car. Left with no choice, she accepted the request right in front of him. Just as she was about to leave, he handed her a set of car keys and told her to drive that car in the meantime. The woman immediately refused. She argued that no ordinary person could show up to work in a luxury car. She pointed out the massive gap between their current social standings, and this remark struck a nerve with the man. He suddenly pulled her close and kissed her. The second their lips parted, both of them froze. The woman hurriedly turned to run away, but she accidentally bumped into his grandmother.